I am the coordinator of the project. I participated in its design, its planning, and its implementation. And this project has helped us, the organization and the community, in that it came in as a very good project during COVID. Because when we couldn't meet face to face, we had to go online. Of course, that had its problems because that was a new way for us of working. New equipment, new methodology, new learning for our users. Some of them had never been exposed to Zoom, but it all worked well in the end because the best practice we chose from Agape, laughter yoga, went down very well with our users. I mean, there's quotation that, oh, laughter yoga makes me relax. Laughter yoga is good for me because I can see others laughing. And I myself can laugh. And even when we're not at the session, I can laugh. I can laugh in my bathroom. I can laugh in my dining room. I can laugh in my kitchen. And it brings happiness. So that was very, very good for the organization and for the community because we advertised our sessions widely. And people came from our organization and not from our organization to join. And Agape was very cooperative with us because Patricia held sessions every month with us. And that was very good because it was coming from somebody who knew and had the expertise, who knew how to do it and had the expertise. And everybody just loved her because she brought joy, she brought peace, she brought just relaxation. And that was good. And even after COVID, we continued. It was very good. And because it was the regulations were not constant. Sometimes we were in lockdown, sometimes we were not in lockdown. And sometimes mask, no mask, But somehow we continued and survived very well, I must say. In a positive way, the project has been very, very useful for us because it has helped to reduce loneliness and isolation. And because during COVID, there were lots of people in lockdown in the UK who could not go out. They could not see their friends. They could not meet. But with online and laughter yoga, etc., although it was difficult for them to start doing it, but once they got into it, they did it very well. They appreciated it. And, well, the flip side of this is, in a negative way, well, not negative, is that they had to learn how to use these tools. They had to learn how to use Zoom on the laptop. They had to learn how to use Zoom in their phones. And some of them did not know how to use the phone. So we started with the phone And then the Zoom came after. So it was a tedious journey, but in the end, it was good. And even our staff, some of them had to learn how to use the equipment by way of virtual presentations. Because for many of us, including myself, this was the first time I was using Zoom and Teams and all that. But now we are not expert, but at least we could live in the community with it. We could live in the organization with it. And this is a new skill, but it's positive also for us that we have an alternative to meeting face to face. It has widened participation, I must say. It has widened participation, which is good for the dissemination of the project. So when we talk of laughter yoga now, for example, it's all in our communities. And that is a positive outcome through some difficulties which we overcame and which we're glad we learned them, new learning, lifelong learning, etc., but good outcomes. I think it's the cooperation of the partners. If Agape had its best practice and was not willing to participate with us, we would not have had this outcome. When we went to Calgary and saw how it was being done there and how successful it was, we thought it would be good for us to adapt it. And then COVID came. We started face-to-face. We had sessions locally. People came in and did sessions with us. But then when COVID came, we could not do face-to-face sessions. And so we had to go virtual. And we had to rely on people like organizations like Agape and Patricia to help us through this. So it was cooperative, it was partnership, it was doing things together, supporting one another, and that was good. And it was not in the UK, it was in Italy, it was in Poland, it was in Europe. And so we benefited a lot. I think our meetings in various countries, our meetings were very good because we were able to see the organizations on site, in situ. We were able to see them. And we were able to actually participate with them, join them, and that was good. We saw the local community, and that was very, very good for us, you see. And we could talk to one another. At one point, we thought we would never be able to do the visits, but we succeeded in the end in doing all of the visits. We visited all the countries, and that was a huge success. You see, seeing one another person to person, visiting the countries, listening to their history, listening to their local culture, and really seeing a country as it is. This was very good. The biggest lesson that has been learned is that we must carry on with whatever we're doing despite the odds. That yes, we can, we mustn't give up. We should discover ways, new ways of doing things, and we should do them successfully. We are all professional organizations, and we have the expertise within our organizations to ensure that we can do things and we can do them well. This was a success story despite COVID, and we have disseminated it on Instagram, our website, etc., as a success story. And this is good for us as an organization. It is good for us as a community and society at large. When we talk about the COVID story, we as an organization has this as a success story, and also in the community as a success story, because our users can come forward and say, yes, we did it and we enjoyed it. We had reduced isolation, we had reduced living alone, and this was good for us. Yeah. Feedback like Yes We Can project helped us to participate more in activities of WAND during COVID. Yes We Can project helped us to see that we can carry on with our activities despite all the drawbacks. So this was good for us. It gave people confidence. We gave confidence, the project gave confidence to them, and they were able to express that confidence. Self-confidence was expressed after it, and appreciation of new skills which were learned. This is a project of lifelong learning, and the new skills were learned despite age. Some of the people who participated were over 65, and yet they made the effort to do this and to learn more.